Namaste to Golden Lake, the one and only disciple of Sri Karaisidar, Master Thavathiru Srithar, is going to speak a few lines about the greatness of Sri Karaisidar. We all will be blessed with the blessings of Sri Karaisidar. Here we go.
Sri Karaisidar was born in 1918 at Thiruvananthapuram, but he belongs to Kumbakonam Taluk in Tanjore district. He was gracefully named as Raghavan by his parents Sri Krishnamachari and Srimati Rukmani Ammal. Karaikote is a small village in Mannargudi Taluk, Tanjore district, where he was taken care by his aunt. Since he spent his younger days in this village, he was known as Sri Karaikote Swamigal, also as Sri Karaisidar. Sources reveal that Sri Karaisidar left his house for his spiritual quest when he was 12 years old and wandered over North India, going as far as Himalayas. After spending 3 years in travel, he turned south and spent 1 year in Tirupati hills. Then Sri Karaisidar returned home and looked after the family properties. Sri Karaisidar was a good athlete and enjoyed wrestling. Sri Karaisidar for a time was employed in government ordnance factories and proved most efficient at his work. The wanderlust was so strong in him, and he went over to Malaya and then to Ceylon. On his return from Ceylon, he travelled north and visited Wardha in 1937. During the sojourn in Himalayas, Siddhar met a remarkable person at Lakshmanajola, for whom he conceived immense respect at once. It is said that this personage asked Siddhar to relieve him of an acute pain in his back by vigorously kicking on the spot. Siddhar was naturally reluctant, but the stranger insisted and Siddhar obeyed. He kicked and the sadhu fell into the torrent river nearby, but swam back to the shore rid of pain. The sadhu and the Siddhar became intimate, and the Siddhar remembers him with filial affection. The sadhu was the guru of our beloved Sri Karaisidar. Sri Karaisidar returned home and he had household problems to meet. He had friends, admirers and devotees. Sri Karaisidar's mother prevailed him to marry, and he honored his mother's words and became a householder. The domestic life of Siddhar was serene and unclouded. His life was so free of all bonds and illusions. His ways were autonomous and he had no rules and conventions to obey. To his family, as to the rest of the world, he was kind and yet wholly an attached person. Being in the world and not of it, he demonstrated the different ramifications of Vedanta. He remarkably demonstrated the truth of Siddha power. Mankind has never seen a perfect Siddhar of this kind. The biography of Siddhar is the story of a normal, healthy person. He is normally sweet and friendly. He is good and fine, modest and holy without vanity. He had followers, admirers in all walks of life, from king to peasant. Sri Karaisidar is a God man. A word from him is a word from God. He has no need to teach. His presence alone is elevating, inspiring, stirring, and life-giving. His very company is self-illumination. Living in his company is spiritual education. His tender smile radiates light, bliss, joy, knowledge, and peace. He is a blessing for all the suffering humanity. He can awaken anybody through sight, vision, touch, speech, and mere thought. He can transmit spirituality. This is the brief account of Sri Karaisidar.